Happy Wednesday to everybody. Hope everybody's doing good today. Beautiful sunshine here in the capital city. Welcome to Dean Transportation. Thank you all for being here today as we celebrate an exciting milestone for the Lansing School District, Green Link Education, and Dean Transportation. My name is Patrick Dean, and I'm honored to serve as president of Dean Transportation. And today is truly an honor to stand here on behalf of an incredible team of partners as we unveil the future of student transportation in our capital city. Today is more than the electric school buses around us. It's about partnership, innovation, and sustainability. Today celebrates the first deployment of 6 electric school buses for the Lansing School District, which will total more than 20 electric school buses that'll be deployed over the next year and a half, with a vision for more to come. This achievement would not be possible without great partners and collaboration, including grant support. I want to thank our federal partners and our state partners, including the EPA, the Michigan Department of Education, in collaboration with the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes, and Energy, the Michigan Association of Pupil Transportation, and the great team at the Lansing Board of Water and Light. Thank you. Help me give them a big round of applause for achieving today. The state of Michigan has been a national leader in electric school buses, and we are proud of the leaders who have set a vision that has helped us get to this point over the last decade. Many are in the audience today. Also want to highlight Mac Dashney, who was a visionary many years ago as we looked at electric school buses. So help me give them a big round of applause here this morning. I also want to recognize a key project partner at Green Link Education. Karen will speak in a minute, for their support and collaboration throughout this initiative. Without their vision and expertise, this would not be reality for Lansing. So Karen, thank you to you and your team for all your leadership. And most importantly, from my standpoint, I want to acknowledge the incredible team at Dean Transportation, many of whom are in the back, from our drivers, our monitors, our attendants, dispatchers, route planners, technician, our office team, our operational team, our accounting team who helped, and HR team who helped organize the logistics today. This celebration belongs to you for the work you do every day to take care of our students and families. So on behalf of the entire community Dean Transportation team, thank you. Transitioning to electric school buses takes planning, collaboration, and innovation. From the infrastructure and charging installations to route planning and training, this is a true team effort every step of the way. We have taken important steps to move away from diesel-powered buses and introduce these electric school buses into service daily in our capital city. This project supports our students and families in a meaningful step towards sustainability, and we are extremely proud to launch this initiative today. Today is a proud moment for all of us, and we're grateful to celebrate it alongside our partners at the Lansing School District. And at this time, I am honored to introduce the Chief Operating Officer, Christina Slate, who will share a few remarks on behalf of the Lansing School District. Please help me and welcome Christina.
Thanks, Christina. I was surprised I actually had to move this down a little bit. Okay, we're almost the same height. Thank Patrick. Patrick said a lot of words that I was actually going to say. But I want to thank everybody for being here today. This is a very important move forward for the Lansing School District. I also want to apologize on the behalf of Interim Superintendent Benavides. She is unwell today and was unable to make it, so I'll be speaking on her behalf as well. Today is a very exciting day for the Lansing School District, and I want to begin by thanking the Lansing Board of Education for your vision, leadership, and your commitment to investing in the future of our students and our entire community. This project represents, as Patrick said, far more than new buses. It represents cleaner air for our students, quieter neighborhoods, reduced emissions, long-term sustainability, and a commitment to innovation in public education transportation. Through this initiative, the Lansing School District is transitioning 20 diesel buses to electric buses by 2027. Helping us move forward a cleaner and healthier future for the thousands of students that we transport every single day. I want to be very clear that this would not have been possible without grant funding and the incredible partnerships that came together to make this happen. We are deeply grateful to the EPA's Clean School Bus Program and the Michigan Department of Education's Clean Bus Energy Grant Program for believing in this work and investing in our students. These federal and state grants made this initiative financially possible and allowed the Lansing School District to pursue a transformational transportation project with Dean Transportation that would otherwise have not been possible. We also want to thank our legislative partners who continue to advocate for clean energy, public education, and sustainable infrastructure investments that directly benefit the students in the community of the Lansing. A special thank you goes to Dean Transportation for your continued partnership with the Lansing School District. We are forever grateful for the relationship that we have built with you and forever thankful to continue to move forward in our partnership. We're also very thankful to Green Lake Education for helping support and guide this effort and for their continued advocacy for clean energy solutions in our schools. I'd also want to thank the City of Lansing and Lansing Board of Water and Light for your partnership, for your collaboration, and for the infrastructure necessary to make all of this happen. Without you, we couldn't do it. I'm just going to go ahead and destroy things here. These buses are more than vehicles. They're an investment in student health, environmental responsibility, and future of public education in Lansing. To our students, I would like to say, these buses represent the kind of future that you deserve. One that is innovative, sustainable, and built with your well-being in mind. I'd like to thank everyone again who helped make this day possible, and we are proud to celebrate this milestone with all of you today. With that being said, I'd like to introduce Karen from Green Lake Education.
Oh, I think they're going to lower it for me. I just want to make sure there was a okay. Well, yeah. Yep, we're good. Thank you. For the next round of speakers, we have a lower mic. Is it on? Yes? Okay. Greetings, everyone. My name is Karen Goldmark.
There we go.
How's that? Better? Hello, everyone. I'm Karen Goldmark. I'm the president of Green Lake Education. Green Lake Education is a company that was founded by former school district officials to help school districts with this energy transition in multiple ways, with infrastructure projects, transportation projects, and student learning projects. We understand what school districts are up against because we were in those seats ourselves, and just getting through the day and making sure that the schools are operating well is more than a full-time job. So when it comes to giant, complicated infrastructure projects that involve new technologies, it's very hard to ask school districts to take that on. So that is really the genesis of our company. And our work is about helping schools navigate the energy transition, finding funding for the projects, reducing operating costs, and weaving new energy technologies and environmental sciences into student learning so that young people are genuinely prepared for the world ahead. The Lansing School District is doing this work at a scale and pace that is rare anywhere in the country. School bus electrification, solar panels at multiple schools already operational at 7 schools and counting, geothermal heating in a new school, Willow, CTE coursework focused on energy efficiency that now has multiple partners interested in hiring students who are only through the 11th grade, or in a month will be, right? Environmental sciences magnet programs at 2 elementary schools. Lansing isn't just dabbling in projects, they're committing to it across the board and taking on all of these projects all at once. And they're doing it the right way. School budgets exist to deliver educational services to children and not to subsidize the energy transition. So these projects need outside funding. That's why funding partnerships like the ones that we're celebrating today are essential. As others have said, we're deeply grateful to the EPA and to the Michigan Department of Education and to all of the partners who've made this possible. I want to take a couple of moments to really thank some of the people who have been really essential in this work. One is obviously the COO, Christina Slate. I can't tell you how many hours of her time we have taken up over the length of this project, and she's always willing to figure out a solution, figure out how to make the project keep moving, sometimes by radically altering it, other times by keeping forward and pressing forward. I also won't count the number of times we've had to go to Christina and say, there's something we need to change in the budget, in the plan, in the equipment. because these projects are innovative, they haven't been done before, certainly not at this scale, there are lots of changes that have to go into it. And with that, I also want to now take a moment to recognize somebody who many of you know. This is Christopher Dean. He doesn't like to be in the spotlight, but we just have to acknowledge that Dean Transportation has been an amazing partner in this work. And in particular, Christopher Dean is the person you call who will figure out a solution to every problem. As I can see, others have had this experience as well. So what you see behind you is a new section of the bus depot that had to get completely redone, new wiring to support fast chargers. They're called DCFC, fast chargers, level 3 chargers. So far, there are 10 to support the buses that are here so far. There'll be another 10 coming in to support all 20 buses over the next year and a half, as you've heard from Patrick. And all of this was no simple task. And there is no detail that's too small for Christopher to pay attention to. There's no problem that's too large for him to not be able to solve. And so if we could all just give a round of applause. And always saying, we'll do whatever the district wants. It's up to the district. He's so great about deferring to the district as the client, as the decision maker. I wish I could say I'd worked with another company like this, but I have not in the transportation field, I can say. And in addition, a big thank you to the Lansing Board of Water and Light. Across the country, one of the major challenges in the energy transition is when utilities have a big backup of what they can do in terms of interconnection for these high voltage projects. So this required new service to this site because obviously there was never this much electricity here before. And BWL's approach was, yes, we can do it. And not only here, with the solar projects at the Lansing schools, BWL has been quick and in some cases enabling us to meet federal deadlines that have enabled the tax incentives to be present when they would have expired without help from BWL. So major thank you to BWL. One of the things that happens for us is we work across the country, and so we get to see how well communities come together or don't around big complicated projects like these. And this is really an exceptional example of a whole community working together. So you've heard a lot about partnership today. It's really true. The can-do approach, the willingness of the school board to engage in technologies that are innovative and new, the willingness of the school district personnel to add to their plate, which is already plenty full, and the willingness of the community in every way to support this has really, really been exceptional. So I'm going to take a moment to explain what's actually been built here, because it's not just new buses, as you can see. So there are 20 new electric school buses. 6 of them are here now. They are coming in waves over the next year and a half. The next wave will be here sometime in the summer, and then the one after that, early, we hope, 2027. The buses are Thomas-built buses. They're called C2 Julies. Julie is a little bit of a joke name because of joules, the measure of electricity, but it also helps us remember it. You can see one, actually they're all over, but right here, and you'll ride on one momentarily. Behind us, you can see some of the 10 high-speed chargers that are already installed and ready to go. What you cannot see is underneath is all of the trenching, all of the new wiring. And then back that way, which we'll see in a moment, is a whole new electrical panel, as aforementioned, the new electrical service to this site with a dedicated meter so that we can keep track of how much energy is being used to charge the buses. All of this. There are a number of schools that already have solar panels in Lansing, and 4 of those schools will be getting bidirectional charger, which will be deployed, some of them starting this summer and some of them next summer. This is where it gets really interesting with the Lekis bucket. So during the summer, when the buses are not driving children around, those buses can stay at the school that have solar energies. They can get charged during the day, and then they can discharge back to that school building in the evening, reducing the reliance of the school district on CWL, so enhancing grid capacity and reliability. And again, that is super cutting edge.
there are maybe key school districts doing that in America right now. And so again, kudos to the Lansing School District for their willingness to innovate. One of those schools is the Hill Center, which is the home to Lansing Technical High School with district CTE programs, and now has a fully operational 1.9 megawatt solar array that you may have seen driving by, with the fitting location where students are already learning the skills of the future, now powered by the technology of the future. So, with that, I would love to just welcome up Jennifer Benke-Power from BWL, because BWL could have said, get in line. And instead they said, yes, let's work with you to find a way to make it work. So, thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good afternoon, everyone. Proud to be representing the BWL here today. I am the manager of our energy planning and decarbonization team. So this project fits completely within my wheelhouse on how do we decarbonize our future, what new and innovative technologies, what commitments do we have from school districts, from city, fleet transportation, and making them greener, safer, cleaner for our communities. So really proud to be a part of this. I'll be honest, I came in sort of mid-project when all of this was going on. I had some great predecessors that worked with the teams here before me. But I have to say, and I know a lot was said already about partnerships, but it is true. It's been a great team. We've already said, Chris has been a great partner. Jim Weisner and his team, our BWL design team. And Karen is right. I mean, we put priority on this, and we really did get things done as quickly as possible, knowing that those tax credits were of great value to this project. We've been working also with solar projects too. So it's just been fun to work with GreenLink and the Lansing School District. But to me, as an EV driver as well, I love this. This really excites me. So I hope you all are excited too, and have a good time in the test run of the buses. So again, I just really wanted to say thank you to all the partners, and thanks everyone else for being here and having an interest. Thank you.
Thank you all for being here this morning. As we mentioned, many partners have been part of this. I want to acknowledge Wisner Electric, Kessler Construction, Hoekstra Transportation. Behind the scenes, they put everything together. So if you could help me give them a big round of applause as well. In just a moment, when we conclude, if you would like to take a ride on one of our new electric school buses, we will have multiple buses to take a quick 10-minute ride so you can experience firsthand the ride experience in electric school bus. Those buses will be staged behind us and leave shortly after we conclude here. Following the ride, for media or others that would like to talk to Dean Transportation, Lansing School District, or GreenLink team members, they will be available for individual conversations and interviews following the ride. But before we close, I would like to invite all the speakers up, and those that were part of this project to have a ceremonial ribbon cutting this morning. So again, thank you for being here this morning. That concludes our press conference, and we will conclude with a ribbon cutting. Thank you.